Good morning, beautiful people. It has been quite some time since I have been on this camera and speaking to it, but I felt compelled to come on, so I am going to take you through a bit of my day. And right now it is 11:02 in the morning. Get some better lighting. It's 11:02 in the morning, and I woke up really late today. I woke up at 9 and I went to bed at 9:30. So obviously I needed the sleep, but since waking up late, all my kind of morning tasks have been delayed. Thankfully it's a Sunday, but I just had my bulletproof coffee, and now I'm gonna have some breakfast slash brunch. I am roasting up a Jap sweet potato. It's been in here for the last 30 minutes at 375 on convection, and it's probably about done. I've got some bacon fat in the pan, and I'm going to fry up and then steam these turkey sage, they call them a dinner sausage, but whatever, breakfast, dinner, you can eat them whenever you want. They're a little expensive. I just realized that they're more than $3 a piece, but thankfully I won $100 meat draw from one of our favorite pasture-raised, grass-fed meat farmers. So yeah, those were essentially free, so that is pretty damn sweet. Alrighty, so I have the burner on like just under like medium high. I have melted up the bacon fat, and now I'm gonna take the sausages and put them in the pan. In the meantime, I'm going to get this sweet potato ready to eat for breakfast. So it's all ready. I've got gloves on because I was about to wash dishes, but when the skin is like lifted like that, then you know it's ready and it feels kind of squishy. So I'm just gonna split it open so that it can cool down a little bit. And I've decided just to have part of a, can I do this with one hand? Yes. Part of a sweet potato with a magical ingredient for lunch, and then I'm just gonna turn these babies. Oh, look at that beautiful brownness. Perfect. So nice. So nice. Slow and slow. That's what it's all about. Another deuce minute. Start. Perfect. Alright. So last thing I do with these babies, they take some boiled, a little bit of boiled filtered water. Shut that, beautiful. And I put it in here. It's a little crazy. Pull it down, and then you put a lid on, and you let steam. I'm just gonna time it for the sake of it, and then I'll just drain the water, and it'll be done. It'll be done. Ready to eat. And there you have it. There is my not so fancy but super tasty breakfast. We've got the sweet potato that I topped off with the roasted coconut butter from Eating Evolved, some salt, some real Redmond's Real Salt brand, and then some cinnamon, and then some turkey sage sausage, and yeah, that'll be my my brekkie slash brunch slash pre-workout meal. Yeah.
One eternity later.
I have waited way too damn long to get myself ready to go to the gym, but it is now 1:42 and I've dressed myself out of my pajamas and I am going to go to the gym. I don't really feel like going, but I'd like to leave the house before going out for dinner, and I know I'll feel better afterwards. So I'm going to go and probably do some stretching and maybe some gentle full body resistance exercises. That sounded very sciencey. I don't know, didn't sound fun, but it'll be good. And then I will be back here to talk with you about my diet, what my plans are for the new year, and perhaps some New Year's resolutions. So I will see you in probably a little while once I'm actually showered and maybe some makeup on this face. And anyways, I'm blabbering, so I will see you later. Bye. All right, now that I am looking human, I have worked out. I actually had a pretty decent workout. I did some core work and some lat work. I'm working on doing a pull-up. That is one of my goals for 2018, along with a handstand, because how cool would it be if I could do both of those? But anyways, yeah, I went to the gym, I'm all showered, I put some makeup on, but what I wanted to talk to you about was my diet. Now, I've posted like some videos of me previously doing an AIP, an autoimmune paleo template with low FODMAP. My AIP I was doing quite loosely. So there was some AI foods that I was eating along with some FODMAPs, but for the most part I was quite strict comparatively to a regular diet. It was very strict. So I did that for quite a while. I started that in about March of this year, 2017. And that's also when I started seeing a functional medicine doctor online. So I was doing that. I ended up getting some testing done and found out that I had some parasites and some infections. So yeah, it's nasty, pretty gross. But I ended up with him doing some herbal protocols and then retested more recently in, I want to say November, and found out that the parasites and infections are gone. So stoked on that. You can just use herbs and not antibiotics to get rid of parasites and infections, which is really sweet. But what I kind of thought with finding out that news is that I could tolerate more foods. I thought perhaps my like my IBS and SIBO type symptoms, bloating, gas, indigestion, abdominal pain, that sort of thing would go away since I didn't have the parasites anymore. So I kind of willy-nilly started adding in new foods, eggs, avocados, doing the avocados for quite a while, but cruciferous vegetables, quite a bit of that, some different like paleo flours and stuff like that. And I've been doing that for about the past month, and I've noticed my symptoms starting back up. So all those symptoms that I just said, gas, bloating, indigestion, abdominal pain, discomfort in my stomach, combination of constipation, diarrhea, all that IBS crap that if you have experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. So with all that said, I don't think that my gut is healed enough to tolerate those foods. There's still shit going on, obviously. So my plan is to tighten up my diet come the new year. So yeah, I am going to probably do a food video tomorrow kind of showing what I do, but I'm probably gonna do a more strict version of AIP, potentially taking out chocolate, which is gonna be freaking challenging because I eat chocolate every day. But yeah, probably definitely taking out my trigger foods, which I know what those are. Eggs seem to be a big issue for me. Cruciferous vegetables, so broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, those aren't any good. Can't really think off the top of my head what else really has been bugging me lately, but those are a few of the foods. So I will show you kind of how I eat with a more so AIP, autoimmune paleo, low FODMAP, so low fermentable food diet, and hopefully give you some ideas as to how you can spice up your food when it's quite restricted, because I love food and I am quite creative with food because I want to enjoy it as well as it nourish me. So I will show you how I do food when it is restricted, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed my random vlog day on December 31st, 2017, and I will see you in the new year. So if you like this video, of course, please give it a thumbs up. If you have ideas or comments regarding SIBO and IBS and your diet and what has worked for you, if there's any foods in particular that have really been a game changer, then please list those below, because that would be super helpful. Like some of the foods, I'm not sure, like mustard is apparently like AI, so I don't know, I might take out mustard. And anyways, I'm interested to hear if people have like noticed big differences with taking out certain foods like that. So yeah, comment below if you have any cool stuff to share with me. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this in the new year. So I hope you have a wonderful, fun New Year's Eve, and I wish you all a lot of health and happiness and lots of success in 2018. So I will see you next year. Bye for now.